11-point hole as Anderson's in the shotgun with 2x2. Under pressure, ball batted up in the air by Crone, and he picks it off. Crone running to his right at the Northwest. Breaking tackle down to the 25. What a spectacular defensive play by Crone, who batted the ball into the air, picked it off, returns it to the Grizzly 25, and it's 1st and 10 Buffalo.
23-6. That was a defensive play of the first half. Ethan Crone with the pick alongside Ross Miller, Mike Pilosoff. 17-point Garden City lead at the break. Let's check your out-of-town scoreboard tonight, and it's presented by Timeout Sports Bar. There are delays all over the place. 4:39 though left in the first half. Scott City leading Wellington 14-6. Wellington's lost 2 straight games going into that one. Great Bend leads Wichita East 7-6 with 2:57 left in the third. That's in Great Bend tonight. They're in their second weather delay, so surprise, surprise. The Holcomb-Lakin game, from my count, has not started yet, and that game was slated originally for 7 o'clock. They pushed it to 7:30. And we have not gotten an update on that one as well. Dodge City and Hayes being played tonight, and that game is also in a delay. And I just spoke with Ryan Stone. He does the games for Dodge City. He wouldn't be surprised they push that to tomorrow.
Mike, let's go back to Holcomb and Lakin. Lakin's had bad luck. You got to remember they're down at Hugoton at the beginning of the year. Had an hour-and-a-half lightning rain delay. Get the game started, and then it goes into 3 overtimes before Lakin's able to win that. That thing got over right around midnight. But it's just these storms are just building up, basically, like I said, from Syracuse on down to Richfield, and they just keep on moving east. Eventually they'll get wore out, and I'm glad we're not in Garden City, because Northwest would be getting home late tonight if they were in Garden City.
So again, most of the games being delayed, so we'll keep you posted on that. 23-6 Garden leads Northwest. Let's get to your first half game numbers. And they are brought to you by Burtis Motors, serving Southwest Kansas for more than 100 years. Check out their great selection of new and used vehicles today, 601 West Kansas Avenue in Garden City. First half numbers: Buffalo's 11 first downs, Northwest 8. Total yards 185 for Garden City, 191 for Northwest. Passing yards, Garden City 133, Northwest 23. Buffalo's had 1 fumble, they did recover it. Northwest 4 fumbles, did not lose any, but did throw a pick. Northwest recorded 1 sack. Penalty yards, Garden City 4 for 31. How about 13 for 106 for Wichita Northwest in that first half? Third downs, Garden City 2 for 7. Northwest 0 for 5. Time of possession, Garden City 13:02. Northwest 10:58. Individually for Garden City, Garrett Dahl was 5 of 17 for 133 yards and 2 touchdowns. 4 carries for 8. Quentin LaPointe 13 carries for 44. And Ty Davis, another big first half. 3 catches for 68 and 2 scores. Defensively for Garden City, Nick Coghill 3 tackles and a pass breakup. Carlos Acosta has a block PAT and 3 tackles. And Ethan Crone, a couple of tackles, a batted ball, and an interception. On the other side for Northwest, Austin Anderson 3 of 7 for 23 yards and a pick. Brees Hall 7 carries for 93. So Hall is up over 1,000 yards rushing. And he did have that 65-yard touchdown run. Roy Johnson 7 carries for 66. Jackson Reynolds 2 catches for 17. Roy Johnson 1 for 6. Defensively, Northwest led by surprise. Marcus Hicks, who again coming in, had 9 Division I offers, a 4-star recruit. KU, K-State, Nebraska, OU, they're all trying to beat down the door. Hicks looked sensational, also had a sack in that first half. And that's your first half game numbers, brought to you by Burtis Motors. 23-6, Garden City leads Northwest, getting set to start the second half. And Ross, what do you need to see from Garden City over the final 24 minutes?
Well, I would like to see us get into a time warp of some sort, Mike. Get this game over. I'm not going to say we're going to get rained on by the time this game's over, but it's going to be close. You can see lightning to the west. I mean, it's still a ways away, but it's really stretched out. Now it's a more defined red machine that has just basically started down there right around Liberal or so and getting up into the Nebraska area. But
Ross, if you jinx us tonight,
wow.
I'll never forgive you.
But Mike, and by the way, I did pick the Jets again. I mean, I picked them to win this week.
Kiss of death.
See, well, that's just what's been going on, because every time I pick them, they end up, when I pick against them, they win. When I pick them, they they lose. But
isn't
that's
it
the way
usually
it is.
the case with you, though?
Always with the Jets. They have cost me a lot of money, Mike. What I would like to see is continue to play good defense. We have really been battling well, doing well. We're getting to the ball, to the area. Thing is, though, Mike, we can't wrap up. I mean, Brees Hall, we had him stop dead to rights when he took off on that long run. We've got to get back in this ball game, continue to play well defensively, and stop Northwest.
Northwest will field the opening kickoff at his own 3. It's Roy Johnson, finds a crease across the 30, bangs his way to the 31. And he's tripped up there. Special teams tackled by Gonzalo Alcantar. They'll give him the 30, so that's a 29-yard return. And here comes Northwest, moving left to right, down 23-6 here to begin the third quarter.
And Mike, I'll say it, I wish that we had the win for the fourth quarter.
1st and 10 Northwest from their own 30-yard line. 3 receivers left. They hand it to Hall, squeezes through a hole off right guard, and he's out to the 33. Caleb LaPointe comes up from his secondary spot to rip him down. Now they'll give him the 34. It's a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6.
And Mike, I've been impressed with the sophomore breath. I think he's handled the ball well. I mean, able to hike it well. That's what I was talking about Anderson. Every now and then, maybe just not used to the timing of the ball coming back to him, and maybe sometimes just not ready. But I think that Breath has done a good job hiking the ball.
2nd and 6 Northwest from their own 34. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Zone option read. Anderson keeps, and he fooled no one. DeMarcus Elliott diagnosing it along with Jasper Parton. That loses a yard. Now forward progress gives him the 34, so no gain. And now it's 3rd and 6 Northwest.
We're going to line Hall up to the outside over here.
3rd and 6 Northwest from their own 34. 0 for 6 on 3rd down tonight. 3 receivers left. Anderson in the gun. Fires one deep down the middle, and Reynolds has it. Sliding grab to the Buffalo 43 in front of David Ortega. First 3rd down conversion of the night, and it picks up 23.
And that is a nice play right there. It took a little time for him to get down there and get cleared out, but a nice pass by Anderson right into the numbers. Good play.
1st and 10 Northwest at the Buffalo 43. Anderson sends Roy Johnson in motion left to right. They give it to him on a jet sweep right, and he spins down near the 33. Ethan Crone from behind twists him down after a gain very close to 10. They'll say at the 34, gain of 9, 2nd and 1.
Do not want to give this team any kind of momentum whatsoever, but I tell you what, Mike, I like Roy Johnson, a junior, 5'5", 165.
2nd and 1 Northwest from the Buffalo 34. Johnson with a jump cut right. Should have the 1st down near the 33. Jasper Parton, Ethan Crone there again. He only needed a yard. He gains a couple. 1st down Northwest to the Buffalo 32.
Defense has played well, but good drive here going by Northwest.
Northwest on the move, right hash at the Buffalo 33-yard line. 1st and 10 from there. This the 6th play of this drive. Anderson will give it off to Jackson Reynolds, and Reynolds up the middle, and he steamrolls a couple of defenders down to the 25-yard line. Ethan Crone downfield again, gain of 8, 2nd and 2 Northwest.
And Mike, here's this up-tempo working very well right now for Northwest.
2nd down and 2 Northwest between the hash marks at the Buffalo 25. Anderson in the gun, hands for Roy Johnson, finds a hole up the middle. Inside the 20, down to the 17. LaPointe and Lira trip him up at the 17, gain of 8, and a Northwest 1st down.
Just keeping things going right now, finding some good holes. The running backs are running hard. Anderson making some good choices.
9:39 to go in the 3rd. Buffalo's leading 23-6. 1st and 10 Northwest from the Garden City 17. It's Roy Johnson on the carry. Down to the 14 running the left hash mark, and Caleb LaPointe and Jasper Parton there to meet him again. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 Northwest.
Nice play by Parton. He had to come a long way just to get in on that play, but a nice play by just getting there.
The tempo offense for Northwest. This is the 9th play of this drive. They've moved it 56 yards. 2nd and 7 from the Buffalo 14. 3 receivers left. Anderson will throw on a hitch route right. That's caught by Brees Hall in front of Carlos Acosta at the 5-yard line, right sideline. Now they're talking about it. Did he drop the ball?
No, you can see a flag on the play. This came out early, too. Let's see what the call is.
It would be a gain of 8 and a 1st down. Let's check the penalty. Looks like it's coming back. Offensive pass interference.
This was a quick one, Mike. No, this is going to be something at the line.
All right, so defensive holding on Garden, ineligible man downfield on Northwest, so offsetting penalties. They'll redo 2nd and 7 Northwest at the Buffalo 14-yard line. Roy Johnson goes left with Smith and Robinson. Jackson Reynolds right. Anderson keeping it running right, and Ethan Crone not fooled. Diagnosing it perfectly and bringing him down back near the 18. Loss of 4, it's 3rd and 11.
Nice job by Crone. Mike, you got to think that Steve Martin right here is thinking 2 downs in this area right here, trailing and also going against the wind. You're not going to kick any type of field goal here.
8:40 left, 3rd quarter. Buffalo's leading 23-6. Northwest 3rd and 11 at the Garden City 18. Smith, Robinson, and Johnson left. Anderson in the gun, floats a pass, back right corner for Reynolds. Jump ball, helmet high, and he's got it against Carlos Acosta. Beautiful touchdown grab, and Northwest gets a much-needed score on their first possession of the 3rd quarter. This one from 18 yards out.
And Mike, it was a great throw and a good job by Reynolds also to go find the ball. Costa really got caught up right there, just couldn't really compete with the ball at all. Had no idea where the ball went. They're going to go for 2.
Offense on the field. Your Lewis Motors drive summary: 10 plays, 70 yards, and 331 like lightning. Northwest strikes. Late onto the field is Breath. They'll go for 2 in the Wildcat. Brees Hall takes a direct snap. Another flag comes out. This might be a procedure penalty on Northwest. And if it is, you might be seeing the PA team. Penalty against Northwest. And here comes Benoit for the extra point.
Wind blowing so hard out there, the official's choking up.
Mike's not working very well.
Mike, a little while ago, you could see some cloud cover moving through, but a little while ago, you could see a beautiful orange moon coming up, not visible anymore.
What amounts to about a 24-yard field goal here for Benoit. Snap is back, the placement is good. Kick into the wind, and it's good. Just
kick.
Inside the left upright. And with 8:29 to go here in the 3rd quarter, Garden City's lead now down to 23-13. 8:29 left here in the 3rd on ESPN Radio.
When you score a goal, hit a 3
All right,
or
1
get
minute.
Here in Western Kansas, we know trucks, and nobody has a better selection than Lewis Automotive Group. And with top brands like Ford, Chevrolet, Toyota, and Nissan, we're sure to have the truck you want. And remember, you'll always get it for less at Lewis.
Community colleges, never-ending dedication to our children. Western State Bank is very proud to once again support the Broncbusters for a victorious season. They welcome you into any of their 7 locations in Western Kansas, and they can show you how easy it is to manage your accounts right from your cell phone. Western State Bank, they work hard to make it easy for you.
Buffalo's lead 23-13 here in the 3rd, alongside Ross Miller, Mike Pilosoff, an end-over-end kick. Garden City will get the ball back. From his own 26, it's Lane Durst, one of the up men, and he spins across the left side numbers to the 33, so a 7-yard return. Special teams tackle was made by Caleb Beelan. So 1st and 10, Garden City up 23-13 with 8:25 left in the 3rd.
And Mike, you want to get this offense rolling again. Do not want to put this right back in the Northwest hands. Got to get some nice plays right here. Mix it up. Don't be afraid to throw the ball either. We have thrown well and got some big plays on this.
1st and 10, they put it to the 34. Garden City moving right to left on the near hash. Wide right goes Ty Davis. Big first half for him. 3 catches, 68 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Dahl in the pistol, hands for LaPointe, hit behind the line and dropped. That was Jabril Rounds that came through untouched back at the 32. It's a loss of 2. It's 2nd and 12, Garden City.
And Mike, we do have a flag on the play here. Going to be hold Garden City.
And insult to injury.
And he declines it.
Interesting. They'll take the negative play. So now it's 2nd down and 12. Garden City's moved the ball up and down the field. Garrett Dahl is thrown for 133. 2nd and 12. They decline the hold on Garden City. Buffalo's at their own 32. Wide right Davis, slot right Durst. Dahl in the gun, takes the snap. Looks right, floats one right behind Lane Durst, who had turned his head. Right side numbers at the Garden City 38. That's incomplete. Jameer Cups the safety in coverage, and now it's 3rd and 12 Garden City.
And Mike, honestly, not a bad throw, but I'm going to say this, that Durst might have felt some presence in there. He reached out to grab the ball, and all of a sudden kind of basically pulled hands back in. It's one of those that you hit you in the hands, make that catch.
3rd and 12 Buffaloes from their own 32. Sexton left, Ortega, Durst, and Davis right. Back to throw Dahl. Whistles one up the left sideline. Jump ball incomplete. Looking for Sexton at the Northwest 35. In coverage was Caleb Beelan, who moved from the starting free safety last year to the starting corner this year. And now it's 4th and 12 Garden from their own 32, and they'll punt, leading 23-13 with 8 to go in the 3rd.
And Mike, this is a very good Northwest team, a team that can run the ball well, but the thing is too that defensively you can't give them anything. Offensively, we just gave them right there. 3 straight downs. Now we got to punt the ball away with the wind up to our back.
Flores to punt. Johnson and Hall back deep. End over end kick. This will be Johnson at his own 20-yard line. Johnson right up the middle across the 30, cuts back right to the 32. Tackle made by Aaron Ageniga. That's a punt of 48 yards, 12 on the return. 7:49 remaining here in the 3rd quarter alongside Ross Miller, Mike Pilasov. Garden City had a 23-6 halftime lead over 4th-ranked Northwest. Grizzlies scoring on their opening possession of the 3rd. They've got it back at a 1st and 10 from their own 32. Trips right, toss sweep right. This is Brees Hall. Plenty of running room across the 40, and he runs over Brandon Angelis to the 44. That's a gain of 12 on 1st and 10.
And Mike, that's a great job by the wide receivers to the outside out here, doing a great job holding off any Buffaloes. The Buffaloes have got to get a little bit more aggressive there, throw the receivers off, go get that tackle.
All over 1,000 yards for the season. 1st and 10 Northwest at their own 44. Hall on the carry, hit behind the line, but he's so strong that he carries David Sandoval to the 45, so that should have lost 2, instead it gains 1, and it's 2nd and 9 Northwest at their own 45.
And man, if I have a guy like Hall, I'm going to run him to death. Now you got to remember, Mike, they're going to line Hall and Reynolds up out here. They sent Hall deep and then run Reynolds on kind of a drag route across the middle. Nice pass play last time they did this.
2nd and 9 Northwest from their own 45. Johnson, Jalen Smith, and Robinson left. Hall is split out wide to the right with Reynolds, with Anderson in the shotgun. Garden City rushes for Anderson, 3-step drop. Coming from the blind side is Jasper Parton, and he rips him down back at the 38. It's a loss of 7, 2nd sack of the night for Garden City. It's 3rd and a mile.
But Mike, what a great job right there. Ryan Jarmer was able to hold up Reynolds. Reynolds went down the field and tried to cut across the middle. There's Jarmer right there in his way. Wasn't able to make that cut. By that time, we were able to get on top of the quarterback, Anderson.
3rd down and 15 now, Northwest at their own 39. 6:30 left in the 3rd. Buffalo's leading Northwest 23-13. 2 receivers left, 1 right, in the gun Anderson. Play action, bubble screen left, caught by Hall, breaks a tackle, spins to his left, behind the line of scrimmage, and dumped inside the left numbers. Back at the 30-yard line, Elliott and Ortega finish him off. A loss of 9 more. The last 2 plays minus 15. And now it's 4th down and 24, and Northwest will punt.
And I tell you what, Jasper Parton did a great job. He sniffed it out, sitting right there when when Hall was able to make that catch. Jasper grabs a hold of him, slides right down on the leg. Hall's able to lift right out of it, almost broke it away.
Ortega back deep to receive the punt. High snap. Anderson fields it, gets it away. And it takes a Northwest roll and will come to a stop at the 36-yard line of Garden City. 34-yard punt. 0 on the return. 5:38 left on your complete nutrition scoreboard here in the 3rd. Alongside Ross Miller, Mike Pilasov, Garden City has it back, leading 23-13. Garrett Dahl, a couple of touchdown passes to Ty Davis in the first half. 3 Anthony Flores field goals. Meantime, Northwest, who was down 23-6 at the half, their 6 points coming on a 65-yard rushing touchdown by Brees Hall. Added an 18-yard touchdown pass, Anderson to Reynolds here in the second half. Buffaloes have it back, 1st and 10 from their own 36. Dahl in the gun, play action. Floats one right for Ortega, and it's just out of his reach. Ouch. Falling on his left shoulder up the right sideline at the Northwest 42. Jalen Smith had the coverage at 2nd and 10 Garden City.
Oh, that was there also. Single man coverage. Ortega had beaten this guy, but again, just overthrew him just a little bit. Ortega's got some wheels, just couldn't catch up to it, and that hurt. Ortega dives for the ball. Actually bounced off that turf.
Dahl was 16 of 20 last week. He's 5 of 20 tonight. but he's thrown 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 10 Garden City from their own 36. Sexton comes left with Ortega. 2 receivers right, play action, Dahl again, retreats, rolls right at the numbers, will throw on the run. Coming back is Davis, but he couldn't make the catch up the right sideline at the Buffalo 47. Isaiah Stewart, who's been burned for 2 touchdowns in this game at his corner spot in coverage. 3rd and 10 Buffaloes at their own 36.
Wow, Mike, I tell you what, we have actually hit some receivers in the hands and cannot hold on to the ball. Nice little comeback pass right there. Again, Davis, generally very sure-handed, couldn't get that one.
Davis, 8 targets, 3 catches for 68 and 2 scores. 3rd and 10 Garden City from their own 36. They're 2 of 9 on 3rd down. Up 23-13 with 5:20 left here in the 3rd. 2x2 with Dahl in the pistol against the blitz. Rainbow's right, caught. Ortega, right side hash marks to the to the Northwest 44. Jalen Smith is right there to push him down. It's a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And nice pass, go right back to the man right there. I've been wondering where Ortega has been all this ball game. We tried to get it to him, just overthrew it just a little bit. He's got great speed, one-on-one against Ortega. Boy, tough to cover.
Northwest coming into tonight had allowed 15 plays of 20 yards or more. 1st and 10 Garden City from the Northwest 43. They'll run the option left. Dahl keeps, starts left, comes back right, and he's dumped at the 42-yard line. Tackle made by the linebacker Jabril Rounds, who I mentioned his brother Jaleel is a 1,000-yard rusher from a year ago, is now at Iowa Western. Gain of a yard, 2nd and 9 Garden from the Northwest 43.
Boy, that was a big 1st down, able to get the clock still moving right there, but nice job by Dahl. Made a big play, and like I said, I like the coaching staff, not afraid to go right back to Ortega.
2nd and 9 Buffaloes between the hash marks at the Northwest 43. 2 receivers left and right. Dahl takes the shotgun snap, looks right, throws one right, then it's picked off. Trying to hit Kreitzer, undercutting the route. Isaiah Stewart at the 30-yard line, runs it up the sideline near the 35. First mistake made by Dahl, and Northwest makes him pay.
And Mike, I'm going to say this, that's where Kreitzer, I don't know if he found the ball or not, but he's got to go back and fight as a defensive player, but also that's on Dahl. That was not a strong throw at all. That was one of those ones that slip off his fingers that you see every now and then coming across the body. Tough to, you got to have that arm strength to throw a hard pass right there, but nice opportunity for Northwest.
Isaiah Stewart the pick. 1st and 10 Grizzlies from their own 34. Pitch right to Roy Johnson, turns up the numbers, and he's across the 40 to the 43. David Ortega trips him up. That's a gain of 9. It's 2nd and 1 Grizzlies.
But Mike, you know, you get a turnover like that, you want to take max advantage of it. Garden City driving down, just couldn't get anything going.
4:12 left in the 3rd. Northwest gets the turnover that they needed on the Stewart pick, his 1st interception of the season. And now a 2nd and 1 with 4:12 left in the 3rd. Northwest down 23-13, but they've got it back at their own 43. Trips go left, zone option read. That's a lateral backwards going left. That's Johnson. Buffalo's read it perfectly. Back at the 41 inside the left numbers, and that's Brandon Angelis. Give him the 42. So it's a loss of about a yard and a half, and now it's 3rd and about 3.
Great recognition by Ortega. Also, Ortega able to go up there and make that big-time hit right there, Mike. Good closing speed by David.
3rd and 3. Northwest left hash moving left to right at their own 41, down 23-13 with 3:40 left in the 3rd. Jalen Smith goes left, Reynolds and Patterson right. Carter is the H-back to the right. Direct snap to Hall. He puts it on the turf again, picks it up and goes backwards. Forward progress will give him the 33. Ethan Crone, who's had a monster game, touches him up. Loss of 8, 4th and 11, and Northwest will punt.
Boy, straight out of the Wildcat, too. Was going to make up his decision whether he's going to run the ball or not. Maybe even a little pitch out. And we're going to see out there with 27, Roy Johnson, as he headed to the flat.
Ross, that's the 5th fumble tonight by Northwest. They'll punt from their own 33, and Anderson just getting it away. Ortega signals for and makes a fair catch at his own 36-yard line. That punt good for 31. Nothing on the return. 2:53 left here in the 3rd quarter on your complete nutrition.
Here in Western Kansas, we know trucks, and nobody has a better selection than Lewis Automotive Group. And with top brands like Ford, Chevrolet, Toyota, and Nissan, we're sure to have the truck you want. And remember, you'll always get it for less at Lewis.
See better arm strength.
Dahl in the shotgun. Avi Arana, who missed last week with an ankle injury, is in there for the first time tonight. They fake it to him. Dahl will keep and slide safely left to the 38-yard line. Jabril Rounds was right there to track him down. Now say the 37, gain of a yard, 2nd and 9, Garden City.
Good read by Dahl, but I'd like to see Avi get that ball and sweep to the outside. He's got a little bit of wheels, a little bit different than what Q runs the ball. Call him lightning and thunder.
2nd and 9, Garden from their own 37. 3 receivers, Ortega, Durst, and Davis right. Dahl under pressure, spins away. At the numbers at the 30, still looking downfield, throws back across his body, and Davis comes back to make a sliding grab at the Northwest 39. Do they say this is complete?
Mike,
they're going to rule it incomplete.
Mike, a flag on the playback here, and I can't wait to see what this call is because Avi did a great job by taking out one of the Northwest guys. It
is on the offense. That's on Chris Henderson.
Okay, well, I was going to say there's no way that can be on Avi. Avi took out 2 of the Northwest Grizzlies just with 1 block. Nice play.
That was a catch.
Garden City now, you're starting to see them getting a little sloppy. Made a nice little play, nice catch.
That hold puts them in a 2nd down and long. They'll put this at the 26. So now it's 2nd down and 20. 2:13 left in the 3rd. Garden City leads at 23-13, but they're going backwards in a 2nd and 20 now. On their own 26, Derek Sexton comes left. 1 catch for 28 yards in that first half. 3 receivers go right. Kreitzer, Ortega, and Davis. Dahl in the pistol. Chest high snap, turns right, hands to LaPointe. Squeezes through a hole off right guard. Cuts back slightly to the left, and he's out to the 32. That tackle was made by Jackson Reynolds, who's playing on defense, playing both ways tonight. Gain of 6. It's 3rd and 14, Garden City.
Offensive line, nice job right there. Got to remember, Mike, we had to replace the entire offensive line last year, except for Elliott.
Garden City 3 of 10 on 3rd down, 3rd and 14 at their own 32. 2 receivers left, 1 right. They'll throw a fade up the left sideline for Sexton. He's bumped. Do they throw the flag? They don't.
Mike.
So no flag on a 3rd and 14 pass play up the left sideline for Sexton. A lot of contact, incomplete, and now it's 4th and 14.
Mike, the official had the flag out in his hand and then decided to tuck it back in. A little contact going down there, yeah. I'm not going to say, like I said, I thought he impeded him trying to get to the ball.
So Flores will come on to punt again. 5th punt of the night for Flores. Johnson and Hall back deep, and you keep giving Northwest offense chances. They're going to burn you with 1:37 left in the 3rd. Garden City up 10, and they nearly blocked the punt. Flores gets it away. Fielding at his own 30-yard line is Hall. Turns left to the 40. He's got running room 50. Sheds a tackle. Buffalo 45. Breaks another tackle to the 30 to the 42-yard line before Alcantar brings him down. That's a 38-yard punt, 28 on the return. 1:23 remaining here in the 3rd, and Northwest has it back. 1st and 10, moving left to right. Now there was a flag late that came out. It's going to be an illegal block against Wichita Northwest.
Mike, I've never seen an official pull the flag out in his hand, fully out in his hand, and then tuck it back in his pants.
You didn't see it last week at Butler?
Well, I mean, you can pull it out and toss it and then say, you know what, go talk with another official. Maybe it's an uncatchable ball.
Well, last week at Butler, they didn't even motion to take the flag out.
Very interesting.
Puts it back now for Northwest at their own 27, so wipe out the return by Brees Hall. 1st and 10 Northwest with 1:23 left in the 3rd. On their own 27, down 23-13. Robinson comes right with Reynolds. Johnson left with Jalen Smith. Now they motion Hall out with Anderson in the shotgun. Screen right to Hall. Buffaloes diagnose it well, and a great open field tackle by Brandon Angelis, who claps his hands in celebration. And he drops Hall back at the 23. It's a loss of 4. It's 2nd down and 14.
Mike, thank you to Jared Martin. They just got done doing the Meade-Remington game. Meade over Remington, 36-14.
You know, you and I had a conversation on the air last night with Brandon Angelis, and he said you have to read their keys in this game. This defense has played well. 2nd and 13, Northwest from their own 24. Anderson in the shotgun under pressure and sacked. Jasper Parton riding him down, getting some help from about 3 white shirts in the vicinity. So Anderson is dropped at the 23. It's a loss of 1. It's 3rd and 14.
Scott City over Wellington. This is at halftime, 14-6. But Mike Reynolds there, I thought he did not look for the ball, and he wanted to clear his route before he started looking. Anderson was looking for him. Smart play by Anderson. Toss the ball up there when your receiver's not looking. Defense can pick that off there. Had to tuck the ball in.
Final 20 seconds of the third. Northwest does have to snap it. There's about a 2-second differential game clock to play clock. Northwest at 3rd and 14 from their own 23. 2-by-2 is Anderson. Rainbows one up the right sideline, incomplete at the Buffalo 45. Trying to hit Reynolds. Carlos Acosta in coverage with 1 second to go here in the third.
And Mike, it makes Northwest punt into the wind with the incomplete pass.
This offense has not been very efficient. I say that, they've gained 254 yards, but Grizzlies coming in, averaging 511 yards. They broke the record for total offense, the state record, each of the past 2 years. Garden City's defense has played well. They'll force another punt into the wind. Another shank by Anderson. That one got hung up and goes out of bounds at the 25 of Northwest.
Where are they going to mark the ball at?
Where's the referee going? The ball never went to the 35, and somehow that's where the official will put it. That's the final play of the third quarter on a very curious spot after a 12-yard punt. So 3 quarters complete here from Northwest. It's the Buffaloes. They'll have the ball back when we come back up 23-13 on ESPN.
Your vehicle is likely your second biggest investment, so take care of it with service at Lewis Automotive of Garden City. Our service managers have more than 26 years of combined experience, and we have factory-trained technicians. That means when you bring in your Chevrolet, Cadillac, Nissan, or Toyota, our service professionals have been trained on those vehicles specifically. We're competitively priced and offer monthly specials to save you money. Don't trust just anyone. Bring your vehicle to the experts at Lewis Automotive of Garden City.
Here in Western Kansas, we know trucks, and nobody has a better selection than Lewis Automotive Group. And with top brands like Ford, Chevrolet, Toyota, and Nissan, we're sure to have the truck you want. And remember, you'll always get it for less at Lewis.
Line, the 29 or the 28. It actually went out of bounds about the 29, 28 yard line. They immediately went over. Nope, I was kind of surprised that no official came down the line to line up with the white hat where the ball went out of bounds.
1st and 10 Garden, left hash at the Northwest 35. Flanker screen, Kreitzer's got it right, 35, twists his way right side numbers to the 33, and there's Purcell Finch, who runs the 100 meters and 200 meters on the track team. He rips him down after a gain of 2. It's 2nd and 8 Garden City from the Northwest 33.
And Mike, it may be a rule that if you're within your own 10-yard, 20-yard line and you kick the ball out of bounds, it automatically goes to the 30. So what I'm going to do for Garden City, if I'm in that situation, I'm just going to turn sideways, kick it out of bounds, and mark it at the 35. It's just an error by the officials. That's all it is.
2nd and 8 Garden from the Northwest 33. Ortega and Davis right. Dahl looking that way. Floats a pass for Davis. It just has it. Was he inbounds? No. An incredible catch, though, by Davis going out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Did basically the same thing he did last week where he turned completely around, caught it over his left shoulder, but he was going out of bounds. It's 3rd and 8 Garden from the Northwest 33.
But Mike actually juggled the ball, then caught it, but good call by the official because he was clearly out of bounds on that.
Garrett Dahl tonight, 7 of 26 for 155 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. 3rd and 8 Garden at the Northwest 33. They're 3 of 11 on 3rd down. Dahl takes the shotgun snap against the blitz, rolls left, backpedaling, throws it away up the left sideline at the 18. Pressure coming from Josh McElroy, the big nose guard. And now it's 4th and 8 Garden City at the Northwest 33.
And Mike, we may have a cramp over there. I don't see who is down over there, but on Garrett Dahl, that's where Cody Bernbeck has got to talk to Garrett Dahl. Like, when you've got that space out there, there is nobody there. You take off with it. Now, I'm not going to say he would have got the first down, but he would have got close. We know that he's got some good speed once he takes off. He had everybody beat to the outside. Keep looking downfield, keep looking downfield. Thing is, though, that he sit there and floated, then threw the ball out. But, man, just take off with it.
Now with the wind in your face.
And run some clock.
You punt the ball here on 4th and 8.
Well, you can see what they're thinking right now, the way the defense is playing.
4th and 8, Garden City has the offense on the field. Buffalo's this year on 4th down just 2 of 10.
Who is that, Ortega? Maybe a cramp, I hope.
Offense stays on the field. Ageniga comes into the game with Kreitzer and Sexton. So a 4th and 8, Buffalo's up 23-13 a minute into the 4th on the Northwest 33. Ty Davis comes right. Dahl in the pistol, play action, Northwest rushes 3. Dahl well protected, throws one right, and it's short of his intended target, Ty Davis, coming back at the 25-yard line, up the near sideline. So the Buffaloes gamble in no man's land, and now Northwest will have good field position with the winds at their back. 1st and 10 from their own 33, down 23-13 with 11:03 to go in the game.
And Mike, sometimes Garrett will give you that good throw. That looked like a shot put to the outside.
1st and 10 Northwest from their own 33, down 10 in the 4th. Half diamond for Anderson. Chest tie snap, hands for Roy Johnson with a jump cut left. And he's out near the 34. Caleb LaPointe fills the hole with Ryan Jarmer. We'll give him the 35. It's a gain of 2 up the left hash mark, 2nd and 8 Northwest.
Mike, great block out here to the outside by Jack Shumway. Was able to pancake one of our players. I couldn't see who that was, but Shumway able to knock him down, just basically get that pancake, then get up and go look for somebody else. Nice play by Shumway.
Shumway, a 3-year starter at left tackle, 2nd and 8, Northwest on their own 35. Anderson in the pistol, throws an option pitch back right for Hall, reverses field, but DeMarcus Elliott rips him down at the 31-yard line, grabbed him by the left shoulder pad, and just slung him to the ground. They'll give him the 32. Loss of 3. It's 3rd and 11 Northwest.
And Mike, you and I have talked about this. DeMarcus Elliott is one of these guys that's really not getting a whole lot of press, if you will. This is a big dude right here that's able to get up and down the sidelines. He's been a 3-year starter, 4-year starter going for Garden City.
Elliott is 5th tackle of the night. 3rd and 11 Northwest from their own 32. 3 receivers, Smith, Robinson, and Johnson right. Hall and Jackson Reynolds come left.
Now remember, on this set right here, Reynolds will go down generally sometimes and do a drag route across the middle.
He's got 4 catches for 58. Buffaloes will rush 4, designed rollout right. Anderson throws on the chest of Jalen Smith, but he's out of bounds right sideline at the 38 of Northwest. Pushed out by Jonathan Gomez after a gain of 6, and now it's 4th and 5, and Northwest will punt.
Mike, nice little play right there by Anderson. You can see the arm strength. He's rolling out and just throws a dart right into the numbers. That's a good play.
Anderson will punt again. Ortega drifts back, and he's back at his own 19 with 9:37 to go in the 4th. Garden City leading 23-13. They'll get the ball back. Anderson gets away, a high kick, angles towards the left sideline again. Not a great kick by Anderson. And let's see where they mark this off. Buffaloes will have decent field position.
At the 35?
Still marking it off? I think you're right. So 35-yard line.
Sorry, that was a joke. I was thinking about the last time.
Well, I mean, I thought it was actually pretty close to that, but actually going backwards.
Now that's a correct spot right there, about 27, 28, but I was thinking about the last time the Northwest punted.
That's a 35-yard punt here. No pun intended. 9:29 left, 4th quarter. Actually, yes, pun was intended.
Mike, Holcomb and Lakin have got things going finally. It is in the 2nd quarter there. Holcomb up 7-0.
1st and 10, Garden up 10 here from their own 27. It's LaPointe on a trap off left tackle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage no further. And Marcus Hicks brings him down, no gain, 2nd down and 10. Interesting story on Hicks. They said last year as a sophomore, this kid's only a junior, he's 6'5", 245, but last year he was basically a bull rusher, but he went to a bunch of these elite camps over the summer, and he changed his technique, and he had 5 sacks coming into this game tonight.
But Mike, I like him. This guy moves well across the field, not only just straight up the field, sideline to sideline. Big kid.
Tonight, Marcus Hicks with 6 tackles. That's a team best for Northwest. 2nd and 10, Garden City from their own 27 with 3 receivers right. And Dahl fumbles the ball, and it's picked up by Josh Carter. Check that, Austin Zaring, and Northwest given a gift They'll have it at the Buffalo 23.
Boy, Mike, every now and then, like I said, Garrett just has a hard time holding on to the ball. I mean, maybe moving just a little bit too quick before the ball actually gets to him.
8:38 to go. Northwest down 10, and they are set up in prime position now. Following Garden City's turnover, it's their second of the night, their 11th of the season.
Did he put the ball on the floor twice last week?
He did. He lost one. 1st and 10 Northwest at the Buffalo 23. 3 receivers left, toss sweep left. This is Johnson, finds some running room. 15 carries 2 defenders. Left side numbers to the 10. Jasper Parton and Hiran Lira combined on that tackle. Gain of 13 for Johnson and a first down.
Well, we'll see what the flag's going to be here.
There is a flag, yes. These flags have come out later than...
I want to say that Elliott said something to the official about being held, and the white hat did not like that. That's going to go against, I'm sure it's Elliott.
So the carry was good for 13. This should put it half the distance now to the 5. So 1st and goal from the 5 for Northwest. Down 23-13 with 8:31 to go. Anderson in the shotgun. Reynolds, Smith, and Carter come left. Hall on the right hip of Anderson. They give it to Hall. Sweeping wide left. Hit at the 5. Breaks the tackle. Pylon, and he's in. Touchdown, Brees Hall. He shed 3 tacklers en route to his second rushing touchdown of the night. This from 5 yards out, and the Grizzlies inch closer, down 4 now in the 4th.
Angeles did a great job getting there, just couldn't get inside there. Great stiff arm, really, by Hall as he's going to the outside. Mike is able to stiff arm Angeles, makes Angeles go down low, and Angeles cannot hold on. Nice job there by Hall to carry that in.
So the Garrett Dahl fumble leads to 7 points for Northwest. They can make this now a 3-point game. The snap is back, the placement is good, and Benoit splits the uprights. We've got a ball game here in the 4th. Your Lewis Motors drive summary as Northwest takes advantage of the fumble. 2 plays, covers 23 yards, and with 8:20 left in the 4th,
your vehicle is likely your second biggest investment, so take care of it with service at Lewis Automotive of Garden City. Our service managers have more than 26 years of combined experience, and we have factory-trained technicians. That means when you bring in your Chevrolet, Cadillac, Nissan, or Toyota, our service professionals have been trained on those vehicles specifically. We're competitively priced and offer monthly specials to save you money. Don't trust just anyone. Bring your vehicle to the experts at Lewis Automotive of Garden City.
Tackler 5 yards out, and the Grizzlies inch closer, down 4 now in the 4th.
So here's the deal. Check cashing, money transfer, and MoneyGram. Firearms, game systems, electronics, reloading supplies, buy and sell jewelry. Now we could sit here and tell you all the services that AAA Pawn in Garden City offers, but this is only a 30-second commercial. So come see for yourself what separates AAA Pawn from everyone else. 132 West Kansas Avenue in Garden City, and online at AAAPawnGC.com. Make sure to like them on Facebook. AAA Pawn, where seeing is believing.
David Ortega from his own 1-yard line returns the ensuing kickoff near his own 25 up the left sideline. Special teams tackle by Malcolm Bell for Northwest. So with 8:13 left in the 4th, alongside Ross Miller, Mike Pilosoff, Garden City's once 23-6 lead is down to 3, 23-20. Buffaloes need to milk the clock here and score points.
But Mike, you can't be too conservative either. You got to move the ball down the field. But Garrett Dahl, hope he's got a towel with him because he needs to get his hands. I mean, like I said, every now and then he just goes through these deals where he just drops an easy ball.
1st and 10 Garden moving left to right. Up 3 in the 4th from their own 25. Ortega and Davis right. Sexton and Kreitzer left. Kreitzer in motion left to right. Shovel pass over the middle. LaPointe has it, but they read that perfectly. Josh Carter hit him at the line. He falls forward for 2 to the 27. It'll be 2nd down and 8 coming up for Garden City from their own 27.
But Mike, I tell you what, I like that play. Maybe pitch it out also to Kreitzer coming out. And Kreitzer's got some wheels. You had nobody going with him.
Carter coming into this game had 12 career double-digit tackle games.
Yeah, he's a good one.
2nd and 8 Garden City from their own 27. 7:40 left in the 4th. They lead at 23-20. Davis and Kreitzer right, 2 receivers left. Dahl in the gun will throw. Rolls to his left at the 25. Under pressure, and down he goes. That was Carter tracking him down, no gain officially. So now it's 3rd and 8 Garden from their own 27.
And Mike, we've seen Garrett make some good decisions. It just almost seems like since the second quarter that, I'm just going to use the term, a little bit indecisive.
3rd and 8, the undefeated Buffaloes leading 4-1 Northwest 23-20 with 7 minutes to go in the 4th. But a 3rd and 8 from their own 27, they're 3 of 12 on 3rd down.
But in seeing that where maybe the interception was weighing heavy on Garrett's mind when he was coming around the corner there. It looks like that we're just going to take a timeout here, run it down, and then the fumble also. Garrett, just like I said, just collect yourself. You know that this is a calm, cool customer. He'll be all right.
Timeout Garden City. They have 2 remaining in the 4th quarter with 6:48 left. Alongside Ross Miller, Mike Pilasov, Garden City led 23-6 at the half, but the offense has not done much here in the second half. Meantime, Northwest, a touchdown pass, Anderson to
Here in Western Kansas, we know trucks, and nobody has a better selection than Lewis Automotive Group. We have more than 400 new and used trucks on our lots for you to choose from. And with top brands like Ford, Chevrolet, Toyota, and Nissan, we're sure to have the truck you want. And if we don't have it, we'll find it. See all of our trucks at buylewis.com or stop by one of our 5 dealerships in Southwest Kansas. And remember, you'll always get it for less at Lewis.
.6:17 left in this one. Alongside Ross Miller, Mike Pilasov, Northwest, who had a 27-0 lead on Garden City last year and lost. Buffaloes had a 23-6 lead here. That's down to 3. And now the Grizzlies have it 1st and 10, moving right to left, right hash at their own 47. And Austin Anderson, who's thrown for 58. Meantime, the offense has 2 100-yard rushers. Hall 104, Johnson 109. Anderson in the shotgun. Robinson, Smith, and Reynolds left. Toss sweep left. This is Johnson, finds a crease, and there he goes. Turns the corner, 30, 20, 10. He'll take it. Rory Johnson to the house. Touchdown. The flag, though, is down in the backfield at the 46. This is going to wipe out a 53-yard touchdown.
Easy call. This is holding against Elliott. I mean, like I said, it was just right out in the open. I mean, Mike, he had hold of Elliott and actually just holding Elliott back by the shirt as Elliott was trying to get out, and Elliott's shirt was stretched out. Elliott turned and looked at the white hat, and white hat just threw the flag. I mean, that was an easy call. But listen, you got to see great speed on the outside right there. Just really a poor job by Garden City getting to the outside to cover that, but a great job by Northwest blocking that. I guarantee you somewhere down the line, Steve Martin's going to go right back to that play. I sure like that. That guy's got some great speed.
Roy Johnson, who smallest player in the City League. His brother DeMarcus Robinson was a standout running back at Northwest from 06 to 09. This puts the ball back at the 36, and now 1st and 21. Shotgun snap, Anderson rolls to his right, chased by LaPointe, and LaPointe spins him down back at the 36. So you wipe out the 53-yard touchdown run because of the hold, and then Caleb LaPointe drops Anderson for no gain at 2nd and 21.
And Mike, like I said, I mean, this is a team right here that you can see that they have got a very good future in front of them also. I mean, they got a lot of juniors on this team that are very, very strong, but I'm going to tell you what, I would get the ball in Roy Johnson's hands again. 2nd
and 21 Northwest from their own 36. Johnson, Robinson, and Smith come left. Anderson in the gun, looks on a slant, and he underthrows Jalen Smith in the middle of the field between the hash marks at the 47. Elliott and Jasper Parton putting pressure on Anderson, and now it's 3rd and 21 Northwest from their own 36 with 5:23 to go, and Garden City leading 23-20.
And Mike, I can see Reynolds, and it's really kind of funny to see Reynolds so confident out there. He actually pounded his chest, you know, looking over to the coaching staff. Hey, man, let's go with me.
Anderson is 8 of 14. Northwest is 2 of 12 on 3rd down. They have a 3rd and 21 from their own 36, down 3. Smith, Robinson, and Johnson left. Reynolds goes right. Anderson in the shotgun with a flag down. On a comeback route right, Smith makes the catch. Laterals to Hall. Hall cuts back right. Jukes back left, and he's all the way down to the 32-yard line of Garden City. That's a 32-yard catch and run. There is a penalty flag down back at the 38.
But Mike, that's called the old hook and ladder back in the Deerfield days.
Now, which part of the ladder were you on?
Well, the thing is, like I said, you just go out, catch the ball, have the running back come right around you, and then pitch it out.
Ineligible man downfield. It's on Robinson, one of the wide receivers, but why he's ineligible is because he was not lined up on the line of scrimmage.
And Mike, we called it the quickie out with the pitch. Shouldn't call it the hook and ladder, quickie out with the pitch. And Deerfield was, back in those days, Deerfield was really well known for it in the old 8-man glory days.
The 8-man glory days where you were averaging 90 points per game. Meantime, Northwest, that was their 17th penalty of the night. It equals what they had in last year's game. They have a football field worth of penalties in this game. And this one puts it back to the 30.
What a great call there by Steve Martin. I mean, that is a great call to go to.
So now you have a 3rd and 26, Northwest on their own 31, 5:12 to go in the 4th. Garden City leading 23-20. What a play by Ortega, though, to save the touchdown.
Got to get some pressure.
3 receivers left. Anderson in the shotgun with a shoulder fake. Wants the bomb, left sideline for Reynolds, and it's too tall. At the Buffalo 40, Ortega had the coverage along with Brandon Angelis. Looking around for any flags, there are none, and it's 4th and 26, and Northwest will punt.
A lot of time in this ball game.
This will be the 9th punt of the night for Austin Anderson. He's averaged 25 a kick. His long was 42. Coming into tonight, he was averaging 33 a boot. He had 2 inside the 20. The wind has definitely not helped his cause here tonight. Ortega back deep at his own 25. Beelan in as an extra punt protector. He goes right. Now he splits out wide to the right. What does Steve Martin have up his sleeve here? Snap is on the ground, fielded by Anderson. And a pop fly punt. Ortega will field and fumbles at his own 26. It's loose inside the 10, and Ortega falls on it back at his own 9-yard line.
Boy, Mike, both these teams right here have really kind of shot themselves in the foot. I think that's what you used before, but man alive, that is one that Ortega always sure-handed, no one around him. The ball just went away from him. And Mike, we've got a little cell sitting out here just outside of Wichita. I'm going to say beyond maybe between Wichita and Hutchinson.
1st and 10, that nets 60 yards on that punt. It was a 40-yard kick, and then they lose, well, it's a 50-yard kick, and they lose 9 or 11, excuse me, on the fumble. 1st and 10, Garden up 3 late in the 4th from their own 9. It's LaPointe running off left guard, and he's out near the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Purcell Finch, the linebacker, with the tackle. It's 2nd and 6, Garden, as the clock rolls inside of 4:40 to go in the 4th, and the Buffaloes leading 23-20.
I like the call right there. Take it out of Garrett's hands. Just let him hand off. Let him get back into this ball game. You know that Garrett's a very good athlete, very smart young man, taking some big shots, makes some great plays, Mike, and there's some lightning off to the north of us.
2nd and 7, Garden from their own 12. 3 receivers come right. Davis, Kreitzer, and Ortega with Dahl in the gun. Waist-high snap, designed roll out to the right. Will throw on the run and throws it away. So that stops the clock. Incomplete at the 30-yard line up the right sideline, but that stops the clock with 4:14 remaining in a 3rd and 7. Garden from their own 12, leading 23-20.
Mike, do not be a bit surprised if we get delayed here within the next, hopefully, 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, hopefully we can get this game under, but it is sitting out just out to the north of us out here, kind of building up just a little bit. Garrett Dahl right there, Mike, like I said, I would like for us to where he can sit into the pocket and throw the ball. Right now when he's rolling out, it's not there.
3rd and 7, Garden from their own 12, leading 23-20 with 4:14 remaining. Davis and Kreitzer right. Ortega and Sexton left. Play action, Dahl in the gun. Under pressure, spins left at the goal line. Dahl is brought down inside his own 5. That's Josh Carter back at the 3. Loss of 9, it's 4th and 16, and the Buffaloes will punt into the wind from their own end zone.
Wow. I don't know why, Mike, we're running some deep routes, so that takes a long time to set up. And you just need 4 yards here, 5 yards here.
Flores had a nice kick into the wind last time, a low line drive. He's going to have to get it up there now. 3:41 left.
Take your pick, Hall or Johnson to return this. Wow.
8 yards deep in the end zone is Flores. And we have a whistle that stops play. False start on Garden City. This drive has been a disaster.
This 4th quarter for Garden City has been real tough.
Flores will now punt right on the back of towards the back chalk of the end zone. Flores gets away a line drive kick. It'll bounce at the 35, out near the 40, still rolling. Did a Buffalo touch the ball? They're going to say they did. This will be at the Buffalo 37, a 36-yard punt. Northwest with all 3 timeouts, trailing 23-20, and they've got the ball back.
Mike, why was there not a flag thrown down in the end zone down there unless Flores, someone touched the ball, because the white hat Flores just got ran into. No throw by the white hat there. And maybe he's saying someone touched the ball. I never saw anybody touch the ball, but I saw Flores get run into.
Northwest has it,
wow.
1st and 10.
Interesting.
They put the ball at the Buffalo 37-yard line. 3:24 left in the 4th. Northwest down by 3. Johnson on a toss sweep, cuts back upfield, started left, came back to the right, and he's down to the 36. DeMarcus Elliott tracks him down with David Sandoval's help. Gain of a yard, 2nd and 9 Northwest. Clock at 3 minutes here in the 4th. Buffaloes once up 23-6, clinging to a 23-20 lead. 2nd and 9 Northwest from the Buffalo 36. 3 receivers left, option pitch left to Hall, turns the corner, lowers the boom, and he's out of bounds near the 33. Escorted out by Brandon Angelis. They will give him the 34. Gain of 2, it's 3rd and 7 Northwest.
There's lightning again, Mike, but I tell you what, right now, understand this is 4-down territory. The thing is, though, Mike, you understand this too, that Northwest has a strong kicker.
3rd and 7, Northwest only needs a field goal with 2:50 left to tie it. 3rd and 7 from the Buffalo 34. They are 2 of 13 on 3rd down. Johnson and Reynolds come right. To the near side left is Jalen Smith. Shotgun for Anderson. Chest high snap, four-man rush. Spirals one left. That's caught by Smith. Breaks a tackle 20, 10. Carries a defender at the 5 and in the end zone. Jalen Smith carrying David Ortega the final 10 yards. A 34-yard catch and run score. And from down 23-6, the Grizzlies now have the lead, 26-23.
Mike, that was just a great play all the way. Had plenty of protection. You thought that he might be going the haul to the inside. He goes to Smith to the outside. Smith uses some speed, goes right up the sideline, breaks a tackle, and then Garden City grabs a hold of him. Instead of sliding down and trying to tackle the ball, he just rides right on in with him. Nice play there by Northwest.
Lewis Motors drive summary. 3 plays, 37 yards in 41 seconds. The extra point is good. 2:43 remaining. Buffaloes have 2 timeouts. They're now down 27-23 on ESPN Radio. All right, 1 minute here, 1 minute.
Therapy. Enjoy results from medical spa treatments like Botox Cosmetic, fillers, facials, dermaplaning,
Reynolds
chemical
come right.
peels, and pigmentation
To the near
correction.
side
Everything
left
to rejuvenate
is
body,
Jalen.
face, and skin. The Gravity Wellness team is at your service, providing
3rd and 7,
safe,
Northwest.
affordable medical
3rd and
aesthetic
7.
treatments.
Tackle 20, 10. Carries a defender at the 5 and in the end zone. Jalen Smith carrying and score. And from down 23-6, the Grizzlies now have the lead, 26-23.
Mike
has prepaid plans starting at just $20 a month. United Wireless is making prepaid easy. United Wireless has 17 locations across Southwest Kansas, making it easy to shop at UnitedWireless.com too. Multi-line plans only $25 a month with 2 or more lines, making it easy to save money for your family and your business. Starter phones for kids, 0 down at just $5 a month, making it easy to keep in touch with the kids. United Wireless, best coverage, best network, best rates.
Garden City now down 27-23 with 2:43 left. They'll get the ball back, but no chance of a return out of the end zone past Ortega. And the Buffaloes will start 1st and 10 from their own 20 alongside Ross Miller, Mike Pilasov. And that last drive capped off with a 34-yard touchdown pass. Anderson to Jalen Smith, 2nd touchdown reception of the season for Smith. The senior wideout, who is 9th in the City League in receiving yards, and now the Buffaloes have 2 timeouts, down 4.
But Mike, see if they can put something together here. Got a lot of time in this ball game.
Davis and Kreitzer right, 2 receivers left. Dahl underthrown ball for Davis, incomplete. That one slipped out of the hands of Dahl, who was buried by Finch as he got rid of the ball. So now 2nd and 10, Garden City from their own 20.
Mike, he's just really not throwing the ball well right now, and especially on that type of play. He may be banged up, Mike, trying to gut it out here. I like something a little bit. I thought he's been stronger going right over the middle.
2nd and 10, Garden City from their own 20. Dahl 8 of 32 tonight. His team down 27-23 with 2:39 left here in the 4th. Sexton, Ortega, and Kreitzer lined up to the left. Ty Davis had a big first half, comes right. 3 catches for 68 and 2 touchdowns. Dahl in the shotgun to his right as LaPointe. Northwest rushes 3. Dahl rolls right, chased by Carter, retreats back near the goal line, comes back to his right. At the numbers from the 5, will throw on the run, and it's caught out across the 20. Now they're going to say incomplete. LaPointe had broken off the route, but he was out of bounds up the right sideline, so now 3rd and 10, Garden from their own 20.
Mike, I almost feel like you got to go max protection here because right now Dahl, like I said, he just needs some time to throw the ball, but he's back there running for his life.
Garrett Dahl has misfired on his last 8 throws. Make that 9. One of those was an interception. 3rd and 10, Garden from their own 20. They need it here. Dahl under pressure, steps up. Jump pass over the middle, incomplete. Looking for Kreitzer at the 37. Back in coverage was Jabril Rounds, and now it's 4th down and 10. Garden at their own 20 with 2:20 left and 2 timeouts, trailing 27-23. What do you do here if you're Brian Hill?
Well, you got to find a little safety, something that's very quick. I'd almost get Ortega or Davis into the ball game. I mean, just get him into a play right here.
Why not punt the ball? I mean, you still have a couple of timeouts too.
We haven't been able to stop this offense.
4th and 10 from their own 20. Dahl under some pressure again. Rolls to his right, throws, coming back to make the catch. That's Davis. across the 30-yard line to the 32, so Davis's catch keeps the drive alive, gain of 12 and a first down.
Wow, Mike, I tell you, great job there by Dahl. He gets to that rollout. Like I said, he is getting pressure all over him right now. Able to roll out and just toss it into the inbounds. Nice job by Davis going to the yardage marker.
1st and 10 Garden from their own 31. Dahl floats one right, and Davis was interfered with right sideline near midfield. So this an incomplete pass, but it will give Garden City some free yardage and a first down.
That's an easy call right there, too. And I tell you what, you can see the coaching staff not happy with that either. Why? Because he didn't have a chance to catch the ball.
And that was Beelan with the infraction. 2:01 left here in the fourth, alongside Ross Miller, Mike Pilosoff. Garden City led this game 23-6, but Northwest has come back to take the lead. 2 second-half touchdown passes by Austin Anderson. And Brees Hall has a rushing touchdown, 27-23 Northwest. But the Buffaloes converted a 4th and 10 when Dahl hit Davis for 11. And then a pass interference penalty against the Grizzlies puts the ball at the 46. 1st and 10 Buffaloes, Northwest 18 penalties for 157 yards. 3 receivers go left, Sexton, Kreitzer, and Ortega. Davis right. In the pistol, Dahl takes the snap with a shoulder fake. Breaks a tackle, jump pass down the middle, and it's picked off by Reynolds at the 40, left sideline 30, 20. Reynolds will take it. Pick 6 Northwest. Touchdown Grizzlies.
And Mike, not a good throw. I mean, Dahl's looking at it all the way. We do got a flag right here. We'll see what happens with the flag, but that's just not a good play by Garrett. He's trying to make something happen. He's staring where he's going to throw the ball the whole way, but it's not there. And like I said, just a good job there by the defensive back, able to step right into the passing lane and take it to the house.
They say this was on the return. Or did they just pick up the flag? Dahl throws a pick 6 with 1:48 to go. And Northwest leads it 33-23.
Well, does this remind you of last year? Garden City able to get that big lead last year. I mean, Northwest gets that big lead. Garden City comes back, able to take the ball game right here. Just turns around right here. Second half, tell it 2 halves. Northwest came out and did a great job in this second half. Garden City stumbled.
65-yard pick 6 by Reynolds. 33-23 Northwest. Game that was 23-6 Garden City. And Ross just talked about how eerily similar this game was compared to last year, where Northwest came into Buffalo Stadium and scored the first 27 points. And the Buffaloes came back and won the game 46-34. But Garrett Dahl made a heck of a play to get away from the rush. Jumped in the air as he threw the ball. And then Jackson Reynolds hit him right in the chest. And he ran unimpeded down the left sideline for a touchdown.
And Mike, I'd get away from the little play action too, because no one's being fooled by the little play action that we're doing back there. Just let him go sit back there, sit back in the pocket and just have Quentin block. But we've got that defensive end coming in that's chasing us right out of the pocket.
Gonna go for 2 here. Try to make this a 35-23 game. Anderson in the shotgun, pitches left to Hall, and he fumbles the ball. It's picked up by Josh Carter, and he goes nowhere. But the damage done. No on the 2-point conversion. Yes on the 65-yard pick 6. 1:42 left in this one. Northwest 33, Buffaloes 23 on ESPN Radio.
Ready to work for the largest
car dealership 1 minute here, 1 minute.
Kansas? Lewis Automotive is looking for bilingual salespeople for Lewis Ford of Dodge City. If you're motivated by money and looking for a job that will pay you for as hard as you work, then this is for you. Lewis Ford of Dodge City offers excellent pay and bonus plans.
Picked off by Reynolds at the 40, left sideline 30, 20. Reynolds will take it. Pick 6 Northwest. Touchdown Grizzlies.
And by Lewis.com. Lewis Automotive is an equal
3 receivers
employer.
go left. Sexton, 3 receivers. Jump pass down the middle, and it's picked off by Reynolds at the 40, left sideline 30. Down Grizzlies.
Including long and short sleeve t-shirts, sweatshirts, license plates, window clings, and much more. You can now customize your favorite team's apparel by going to thegoodsportfanshop.com and designing your own t-shirt or sweatshirt. It's that easy. Log on or stop by 220 North Main in Garden City and discover the Good Sport difference. That's the Good Sport, 276-8600.
1:42 left here in the fourth quarter alongside Ross Miller, Mike Pilosoff. Northwest on your complete nutrition scoreboard leads Garden City 33-23. Buffaloes have 2 timeouts. They'll need a score and an onside kick. Garrett Dahl has turned it over twice in the second half, a fumble and a pick, both leading to points.
But I'd get away from the play action and just have straight up blocking.
Davis and Kreitzer right, Ortega and Sexton left. And we just saw some lightning off to the north. And Northwest will use one of their timeouts here in the second half. If you're just tuning in, Garden City was running away with this game, dominated the first half. They were up 23-6. Dahl had thrown 2 touchdown passes in the first half to Ty Davis. Anthony Flores kicked 3 field goals. The only mishap over the first 24 minutes was a 65-yard touchdown run by Brees Hall. But in the second half, Anderson has 2 touchdown passes. They also have a rushing touchdown by Hall. And then the pick 6 by Jackson Reynolds, 65 yards. And Garden City now, from being up by 17, now down 10.
But Mike, also how much they have dominated in this ball game. How many big plays have they had called back also? A couple long runs. One by Hall and I think one by Johnson.
Roy Johnson had that big one. First and 10, Garden City from their own 20. They need 2 scores with 1:42 to go. 2 receivers left and right. Dahl throws the out near side incomplete. Short hops Kreitzer at the 25. Jalen Smith had the coverage for the Grizzlies, who have won 4 straight coming into this game. It's 2nd and 10, Garden from their own 20.
But Mike, you look at the future right here for the Grizzlies. It looks really, really bright. They look really, really good. Got some good things going on.
It's a team last year, again, couldn't get over the hump. Had a pretty good regular season. Started 1-2. They finished the regular season 5-3. Beat Topeka in the opening round of the playoffs on a safety in the fourth quarter. And then got drilled by Derby in the second round. Dahl throws the quick out on 2nd down and 10 with lightning in the background. And he hits Ty Davis up the right sideline and bumped out near the 26. Gain of 6. Going to be 3rd and 4, Garden down 10 with 90 seconds to go.
But Mike, maybe that was just a confidence builder for Garrett, just to touch, get one to the outside, get him a completion. Mike, Launard Phillipsburg, they have restarted the ball game after a 2-hour delay.
Wow. 3rd and 2. They give him the 28, so gain of 8. Buffalo's at their own 28. Kreitzer comes right with Davis. 2 receivers left. Dahl on a comeback route. Davis has it. Across the 30. Or do they give him the 30? Right at the 30. Now they're going to say the 29, so they walk it back. It's a gain of a yard. It's 4th and 1. 4th and 1, Garden from their own 29. 1:26 left. They trail it 33-23. 4th down here. Dahl in the pistol. Behind him is LaPointe. Hands for LaPointe, hitting the backfield. No, Dahl keeps it himself, tries to stretch towards the first down. He won't get it. Austin Zering tracks him down. No gain, back to the line of scrimmage. And Northwest will take over. They can run out the clock up 33-23 with 1:21 remaining.
Great job by Northwest in the second half. Coaches made some great adjustments, Mike. Really got the offense started going. Garden City just couldn't get it going. We were dropping passes, and really, I mean, Garrett tried to do everything he could, but like I said, it's just when you get some guys dropping passes, you just can't get them when you're running for your life. Very tough. Only one team undefeated on the west side, Free State, which won big today, 42-7.
Garden City came in as one of the 2 unbeatens. 1st and 10 Northwest at the Garden City 29. It's Hall running up the middle down to the 25. Ryan Jarmer brings him down. Gain of 4. It's 2nd down and 6.
A little interesting that they're running the ball here.
Garrett Dahl was 5 of 17 in the first half. He is 6 of 22 over the final 24 minutes of this game. 2nd down and 6, Northwest from the Buffalo 25. Again, it's Hall with a cutback move right. He'll gain a yard to the 24, stretched out by Ortega inside the right hash mark. 3rd and 5 coming up for Northwest.
And Mike, what I say here is, like I said, you're running the ball, you got your lead running back in the back there. What if an injury occurs here to number 1 when you got the game wrapped up?
Have to run one more play. 3rd and 5, Northwest at the Buffalo 24. Hall on a carry running right. Will go behind the line of scrimmage, and Brandon Angelis brings him down back at the 27. That's a loss of 3, but that will be the final play of this game. Northwest climbs out of a 23-6 halftime hole. They get 2 touchdowns in the second half, 2 TD passes by Austin Anderson, a rushing touchdown by Brees Hall, and a pick 6 by Jackson Reynolds that sealed it. And Northwest wins this one 33-23. Now they just put 2 seconds on the clock.
And Mike, you got to recoup, get some things going for Garden City. You got Dodge City next week at home.
Why are you calling a timeout?
You know,
I mean, that's ridiculous. Game's over.
Steve Martin and Brian Hill are good friends. It's just one of these deals right here. Going to try a field goal here to, I don't know how good of friends they'll be after this ball game.
45-yard field goal.
Wow.
For Benoit.
Wow.
To be a season long. The snap is back, the placement is good, and the kick is good right down the middle. Northwest adding points. That's for the tiebreaker, obviously, but and they'll win this one 36-23. So in the final seconds, they call the timeout to get the extra points, and a 36-23 Northwest win coming from 17 down.
What goes around comes around. Need to remember that also. But Mike, really, I mean, this was Northwest game. This thing was, Garden City looked so good in that first half. They couldn't get it back, get that magic back. Great adjustments by Northwest in the second half. Just really had some big plays that were called back for them. Got some good things going. Had some penalties called on some big plays. Garden City couldn't get things going again. Like I said, Mike, I really thought the difference was that you come out there and they have the ball with the wind behind them in that second half. In the start off second half, Garden City couldn't get anything going at all. And that's where you got to take advantage of that going into the wind. I mean, going with the wind. Garden City couldn't take advantage of it. I like having the wind in the fourth quarter, but I thought Northwest obviously outplayed Garden City going here in the second half.
Garden City had 185 total
yards.
yards.
Very, very good, man.
Garden City 185 total yards in the first